Morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 20, and please subscribe if you have not yet done so. Today's lesson is I am determined to see. It's a real declaration of what it is that we want. Today's lesson also is starting to shift us into a more structured way of practicing. Today, it tells us in the lesson that up until now it's been very casual, and that wasn't by accident. There is nothing haphazard in A Course in Miracles. This is all very structured. It is always very laid out for us. It is done with a great deal of intention. But it says, today's lesson says in paragraph 1, we have not lost sight of the crucial importance of the reversal of your thinking. The salvation of the world depends on it. Remember that sentence. It will come back. We will hear more and more of that. Paragraph 2 is where I want to go, though, first. It says, this is our first attempt to introduce structure. Do not misconstrue it as an effort to exert force or pressure. You want salvation. You want to be happy. You want peace. You do not have them now because your mind is totally undisciplined. An untrained mind is not sustainable. That's me, not the book. And you cannot distinguish between joy and sorrow, pleasure and pain, love and fear. You are now learning how to tell them apart, and great indeed will be your reward. An untrained mind doesn't know the difference between love and fear. But an untrained mind is not sustainable. We cannot maintain an untrained mind, and certainly not if we want to reach the destination that this course is laying out for us. And as it says, you want peace, you want to be happy. It tells us you want salvation. Now, salvation is one of those words that some people have issues with. It sort of is a trigger for many. I've learned this through my classes. It wasn't for me, but there is another word that we can use for salvation, and it is freedom, because salvation is freedom. So you want to be free, you want peace, and you want happiness. The next paragraph says, your decision to see is all that vision requires. Throughout the course, we are told many times, a little willingness is all that is required. And that is true here. This is, again, what we are being told. Our decision is our willingness. So when we have made this decision that it is truly what we want, we are determined to see. It's why I am doing this course. It's why I have decided that there has to be a better way, because I want to see. Then we have taken the first step, and Holy Spirit will do for us what we cannot do by ourselves. We have made the decision that cannot be done by anyone but us, because again, this course is not about trying to coerce us into something, to put pressure upon us. The decision is ours. But when I've made that decision that I am determined to see, and I give my willingness just a little bit into that decision, now wonderful things are going to unfold for us, because the Holy Spirit is now going to lead us out of our darkness, out of our fear, and show us that there is a difference between seeing and vision. And He is going to get us to know that difference and to have the benefits of vision. So going back to the lesson, it says the exercises for today consist in reminding yourself throughout the day that you want to see. It says it also tacitly implies that you do not see now, which is, we know that. We know that we do not see now, because we know that we are not alone at the effects of our seeing. We know that we have meaningless thoughts. We know that our mind is unstructured. We know that our mind is untrained. So with all of those factors lined up for us, it is not possible for us to have vision now. And in this lesson, although there is a difference between seeing and vision, in this lesson, it's starting with, it mentions vision, but it says, I'm determined to see. Tomorrow's lesson will expand on that. So, spoiler alert, okay? Again, going back to the lesson, it says that to repeat today's ideas slowly and positively at least twice an hour, attempting to do so every half hour. Do not be distressed if you forget. It's okay. We're just starting to put all of this structure into place. But what will happen as we do this is that, as the lesson says, we will exchange our present state of being for a much better one that has the peace and the happiness and the freedom that we truly want. The last line of the lesson says, what you desire you will see. Such is the real law of cause and effect as it operates in this world. It is our decision. It is our desire that will allow this determination to unfold. We're not being pushed. We're not being dragged. And one of my sayings, and it'll be in my flip book when that happens, of affirmations, is that no one has ever been dragged kicking and screaming into enlightenment. We go willingly. So that's it for today. I hope this helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please pray. Please be here tomorrow as we expand. I am determined to see into even greater distance, okay? I hope that helped. Have a lovely day. Namaste.